Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room again tonight. Let me just refresh my computer, make sure I got things going. I'm trying some different settings on my phone so that the picture is a little bit better. And it looks like we're good to go. Woohoo! Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here. Just turn that sound off. Ooh, don't need to see that. Okay, get this out of the way. Look at that. I just need to move it ever so slightly that way. And we're good to go. Okay. So we're going to create this card tonight. The Friendly Silhouette dies and Friend Like You stamp set are retiring. So I thought I'd get one last use out of it. Excuse me, I've got a Werther's in my mouth. Hello, Maria. Hi, Norma. Hey, I'm glad people could join me. Yay! So let me just crunch up my Werther's and get rid of it. Oh my. Okay, so this card, I saw a version of it online, and it used that ombre paper that we had, which of course it's retired. And I thought to myself, you can use this one. This one is called Artistry Blooms. Now, when I first got this paper, I wasn't impressed with it because one side of it is really bright and bold and big patterns. And I don't do bright, bold, big patterns a lot. Hey, Shanna. But when you turn it over, just look at the sunset on that paper. Is that not stunning? Look at this. Maria, it's green. So this paper is also retiring. And I'm so glad that I don't have a lot of it left. I might be able to piece together a couple of envelopes out of that. I'm thinking this, if we ever get to go camping, that I will take paper with me to go camping and make up a whole whack of envelopes. Okay, so we'll get started. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a good weekend? We had a great weekend. We had a family fire and weenie roast yesterday in the sunshine. It was like 34 or 35 out there. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. And I'm so sorry for those of you that live in Alberta and ended up with snow this weekend. You have my deepest sympathy. Yuck comes to mind. It was so nice yesterday. I decided to go out and do some leaf blowing in the yard, and consequently my right arm today does not function properly. And then I went and had my COVID shot, and now the other arm's not functioning properly. So I'm kind of flubbing my way through. So this card uses black as the base. And then I have a piece of white for the inside. And this, it's kind of got it's a bit of a fun fold surprise type card because when you open it, that stays on the inside. So I just added this in silhouette on the inside. And then I have a piece of the gorgeous paper. That's 5 1/4 by 4. And a piece of black with adhesive on the back. Hey, Janet. And that is 2 1/2 by 6. And I wanted it too long so that I can play with it. This die cut goes right to the edge. I didn't cut it off with the designer paper. I wanted it to go right to the very edge. And then the piece that we cut out of here, that's what I used for the back, for the black part there. So you don't, the only thing you're wasting is this circle. And if you want, you can just turn it over and do the other side for that. But I have a piece of another one of the patterns from the designer paper. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and I received my new washing machine today. Ooh, 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 ooh. It is so purty. And I did laundry and put it outside. And I didn't get it hung out till 3 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, it was completely dry. So that's how nice and warm it was again today. Okay, so I'm going to, oops, this one's empty. It's okay, I have a refill. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal to put this designer paper onto the front of the card. But I'm going to make sure that I don't put any right here because I want to be able to remove that piece of designer paper from the black once it gets cut out. Now the circle dies, the layering circle dies, are the only layering shaped dies that we have left. They're retiring. Okay, so let's have some input from, hi Rosemary, let's have some input from the audience. Do I want the dark up or do I want the light up? Tell me which way you want. Well, I'll just leave that there and I'll stamp the sentiment while I'm at it. So let's get that out of the way, otherwise I'll get my ink pad all over it. Hi, Holly. So my question is, light side up or dark side up? Up at the top. Just let me know. I like audience participation. And I'm just going to stamp this in Memento on there. Like that. Now while I have it open, I will stamp the inside. Now I'm not stamping an envelope because I've made an envelope out of the designer paper. Light up, light up, light up. Ooh. Apparently we're doing light up. Okay, so I'm just stamping that. And then one thing I forgot to tell you about this card is, do you see the dragonflies? They're stamped on the piece that comes out of there. Aha! Oh. Janet says dark, everybody else says light. So look at what I did today. This is a sneak peek of our Pansy Patch stamp set. Oh, I made a pansy card. It was so cute. Okay, most everybody said light up, so we'll do light up. So that's going to go in here, like this. Make sure it's opening the right way before I put it on here. There we go. Okay, now I have 3 circle dies. I have the big one to cut the hole out. Then I have a next size down to recut the black when it comes out. And then this one is a stitched one to cut out the sentiment. So this one is going to cut this out. Let me get some post-it note here to hold it in place. I remembered my machine this time. I'm so excited. That doesn't happen a lot. Uh-oh. I have pansy pieces all over my cutting plate. And I had new cutting plates and I forgot to put them out. So, okay, I have the machine, but apparently I didn't get the plates. So this, make sure, if you do this, make sure you open your card because you don't want to cut a hole right through to your back. So you're only cutting the front and the designer paper. Okay, so we'll run that through. You're going to hear some groaning because I have to run it through with my arm that is really, really sore. I was cutting out the pansies this afternoon and Ted heard me groaning and he asked me if I wanted him to come and do it for me. Oh! That wasn't as painful as I thought because I took drugs earlier. Thank goodness for drugs. But I did get my shot today in my left arm. So now I wait 4 months for the second shot. I got the Moderna. It was Moderna offered. Now I hear that they're offering the AstraZeneca to anybody. What did they say today? 40 years and older can go to any pharmacy in BC, any participating pharmacy in BC, and get the AstraZeneca shot, because our premier had his shot and he said he's doing fine. So there we go. Okay, so I have a hole in there now. Now I'm going to take the black and we're going to cut it, recut it one step smaller. So we'll just attach that there. And then I'm going to take the sentiment and we'll just put that in there. We'll cut those two out. Oh, Carmen. I decided yesterday I was going to leaf blow my yard. Well, you know how big my driveway is. Yeah, it takes an hour and a half to leaf blow everything. And I didn't put the shoulder strap on my leaf blower and I overstressed my arm muscle. It's a little painful, but only in certain areas. Aha. I don't want to get tired, Rosemary. I don't have time to be tired in 3 days. Because I have classes. I can't be tired. So I'm choosing not to get tired. I'm sorry that you are tired. And I'm taking drugs. Every 4 hours. 2 extra strength Advil and 2 extra strength Tylenol, because I'm not going to be in pain. It's all good, Carmen. You know, it's right here is where it's sore, which is the lifting muscle. And like when I comb my hair, my hand kind of sloughs off of my head. It's actually quite funny. Yeah, if you guys could see me this morning trying to wash my hair and then comb it, and yeah, it was a funny thing. Okay, so this I'm going to layer onto here. So I recut the black, the little piece that I cut out. Of course, that's not centered, so let's just redo that. But I actually got 3 cards made today. I'm excited. Okay, now I'm going to stamp some dragonflies. Oh, good. Maybe there's hope, Carmen, that I won't get tired. Some people do and some people don't. And some people get sore arms and some people don't. And some people, Penny was here today with a different issue called COVID arm. So I'm hoping I don't get COVID arm. Okay, so I've stamped 2 sets of dragonflies. Now in here, these are the dies. There's this set of dragonflies. Just have to figure out where I stamped them. So I'm going to line those up like that. Get my post-it notes so this doesn't move while I'm trying to run it through the machine. Well, I don't really need them, Rosemary, but if I plan on doing anything, it's nice to do it and not be in pain. Yeah. Yep. Marlene, you have a COVID arm partner. There we are. So there's 1 set of dragonflies. And now we'll just move this. Come on. Ugh. And do the second set of dragonflies. Ah. Yeah, I've got classes this week, and don't forget the free class on Saturday. You guys going to come for the embossed resist class, seeing as we can't go anywhere yet? We are stuck at home still. Of course, I don't think it's really too bad being stuck at home. I just wish, oh, it's not lined up properly. I just wish we could go up north for our granddaughter's first birthday. That's the worst part. The little sweetie is going to be a year old, and I've only seen her for 2 or 3 days. Oh, good, Norma. Okay, I'll run those through. So I posted the recipes for the cards for Saturday. If you can't see them as a post, then go to click on Files, and they'll be in there. Okay, put that one back. This I'm going to get rid of because I've used just about all of it. Now this one, I need to cut out the bulrush image on the back side like this. Now I'm going to go right up to the top. Well, sort of up to the top, but it has to be straight because I'm going to use, this doesn't cut off the bottom, and I want to use it on my card the way it comes out. So I'm just going to kind of, uh-oh, can you hear my tummy growling? Yeah, it's not happy with me at the moment as I decided to have ice cream. Just have to get another piece of Post-it note because the other ones wore out. A good afternoon of stamping. Oh, yes. Yep. We're supposed to get that R stuff all right. But you know what? It is so dry out there. All the bulbs are dying early because they've had no water. Okay, I'm going to run this through, but I'm going to run it through upside down. Nope, not maple walnut. Holy man, that was painful. Come on. Nope, it was a sugar-free, what do they call them, coronets? You know, the ice cream cone with the, oh, it's so good. Chapman's, thank you for making sugar-free. Now, they say it's lactose-free, but it may be lactose-free, but it's not Glenda Mollet tummy friendly, I'll tell you. That's what makes me think I'm not lactose intolerant. I am, there's something to do with protein or something in milk products that get me. Okay. But that's okay. I know about it, and I do it to myself, so I don't have anybody else to blame. Okay, so that's that, and then we'll just finish cutting the side of this so we can pop it out. There we go. Just kind of play with it till it pops itself out. Now there is a one piece sticking there. There we are. That was easy. Sometimes cutting them upside down just makes life so much easier. Now, because I have adhesive on here, it's going to be really easy to attach. And before I attach it, I'm just going to use Wink of Stella on the bulrushes itself. That way I won't get it where I don't want it. I love Wink of Stella. I may have told you that a time or two. There. Okay, now before I put it on permanently, oh, this is an interesting die set. I just want to put it on here. Now I'm going to put it right down to the bottom of the card front, like this. I don't want it to be too far up. I could take it down a little bit further. Maybe I'll just, because I don't want it to, it's fine. Okay, now I have to decide where I want it. Where, oh where, oh where? Maybe right about there. Okay, so I'm going to take the liner off. Wait. She became a grandma for the first time today. The baby lives in Alberta and she's on the island. 5 great nieces for me. Darn, I meant to order the stamp set that has babies. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's really sucks not being able to see your grandchildren. And congratulations to Cecile. That is awesome. There's nothing better than being a grandma. Maggie is so cute. I'm just lining this up. She phones me quite often. Well, Jessie phones me or Charlie phones me in video chat quite a bit, and it's wonderful because she actually recognizes us, which would not happen if we didn't have video chat. But shh, don't tell anybody. She gets more excited to see me than to see her other grandma. Just saying. Jessie told me that, so I'm not making things up. Hello, Yvonne. I like that die set too. That is funky. And then there's this one, and I use this one, oh, on Wednesday for the butterfly class. There's still black in that one too. I use it on a butterfly center step card. Okay, off there. So we got the front like that. Now we'll take the dragonflies and let's put some winky on them too, because dragonflies should be sparkly. We were hoping to get up there for June, but her birthday is June the 12th, and I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not holding my breath, even though we will be, Ted will have had his shot by then too, but it's just not fair. Like, I can't justify going all that way unless they completely open up travel. But of course now nobody's supposed to be traveling anywhere outside their health authority. And I am so excited that they're finally going to stop people from coming to our island, because that just should not be happening. Unless you have a medical reason or you have to work, then you should be staying home. Stay away from our island. Okay, so this is up on dimensionals in behind that hole there. Yep, miracles of technology is right. I'm a fun grandma. I play peekaboo with her. It's quite fun. And she has this thing with me, it's peekaboo. And she'll sit there and she'll turn her head away. And I have to, you know, Maggie, where are you? Maggie, don't hide on me. Come back, Maggie. You know, play the whole, hide and seek game with her. But with Ted, she lays her head on her shoulder. She goes from one shoulder to the other shoulder. Oh, stop. White in first. It's really quite cute to see her bending her head and laughing and giggling. Okay, I'm putting the inside in because I just about put that circle on there before I put the inside in. Okay. My grandpuppies love me too. When we had our weenie roast yesterday, I had to go sit with them. They were running around. Okay, where did I put it? Where did, oh, there it is. It's black and I had it on black. So they were running around inside where the garden is. It's all fenced in and I had to go and sit with them in there and let them run all over the place. But it's the cutest thing because they love the hose. And Heather and Cameron were running the hose and shooting them with the hose yesterday. It was so cute. Of course, then they decided they wanted to be a lap dog. No, you're not sitting on Grandma's knee when you're sopping wet. I'm trying to get the straight while centering this whole thing in there. There we are. Yay! Okay, now we'll just put our dragonflies on and we'll be done. Stick one up here and put one over there. So the weekly update tomorrow is coming out at the usual 8 o'clock in the morning. It'll have the usual stuff in it. The May newsletter will be in there. All the information on my product, paper shares, and my In Color Club will be in there. There we are. Not bad. Half an hour and we've made a card. I love that paper. I'm so sad to see the paper go. Bulrushes are in the Friendly Silhouette dies, Maria. The information on product share or paper shares and In Color Club, that'll all be in there. There's a card tutorial. Oh, COVID shots kicking in. I'm getting tired. And the catalogs, the new catalogs. Good news is that people are starting to receive them. I know they're in Powell River. I know they're in PEI. I know they're in Manitoba. I haven't heard from anybody on the island whether they got theirs yet. I always send myself one and I didn't get it, so I'm suspecting tomorrow. But they're being received, and if you live locally, they're ready to go. So if you want a copy, get a hold of me and I'll make sure that I get one, stick one outside for you. You can come and pick it up when you can. And I'm going to have my catalog launch party. I'm planning it for the 8th, May the 8th, which is a Sunday. And we'll see if I can pull it together by then. Because the 4th of May is my birthday. And I'm trying to come up with some special ordering thing for you guys for the week of my birthday week. So that, hopefully that'll happen. I'll get that information out next week. So this is the Pansy Petals stamp set. It's it's like a builder stamp set. Do you want to see the pansy card that I made today? I used the dies on it. Oh, and Maria has chosen the theme for the June club. We're going to be doing color and contour. which is exciting. Let me show you while you decide whether you want to see the pansy or not. We're going to be using this stamp set, and where are my contour dies? Hello! There they are. And the scallop contours dies. So if you're in club, that's the theme for June. Well, I have one, yes, please. Anybody else want to see? I don't know. Were you here for the puffins on Friday night? This one's on a wobbler. Isn't that cute? I like that. That was a lot of fun to do that one. Okay, well, it might be purple. Look at this. Oh, doggy. So we have, oh, we have it crooked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. I got to straighten it out. I didn't notice it was crooked before. Here we are. Okay. So we have Fresh Freesia, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, New Ribbon, New Embellishments. Do you see these embellishments? Aren't they pretty? They're little diamond-y shaped things. This is the hippo die. This is the color and contour die. What did I say it was called? Scallop contour die. This is the pansy paper, but I used the reverse side of the pansy paper. And then you just build the pansy. This is Blackberry Bliss. Isn't that pretty? I have a swap that no, this isn't for a swap. This is for a tutorial bundle that I'm doing. So, see, in June, nope, in May, if you place an order of $60 or more, you're going to get the tutorial on how to do this card plus one I did with hand-penned stamp set. It's amazing. And you know what? They're all different. Like, all of the dies are different. The biggest one is the one I use. So it's got scallops and holes. This one, she's got scallops and then dot marks. This one has scallops and stitches. This one has scallops and then it cuts out lines. And this is scallops and big holes. Do you want to see them all die cut? I can die cut them. I'll get some cardstock. I have a lot of purple posy cardstock to use, so I'll just use some purple posy and we'll cut those out. Now I know I've showed you this one before. Okay, let's get this on here and we'll see how many we can cut out at once. Oh, probably only a couple. Let's see without this one. Get those two cut out. And we'll run those through. Oh, ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, shoot. It was hanging off. So there's that one. This one, it didn't cut. It didn't cut the corner. So I just gotta, we'll pretend it did. And I'll just use my scissors. And I had it hanging off of the plate and it didn't cut properly. So there's 2 of them. And really will cut that one. Now, will this one fit there? Nope. Have this one to do. Okay, let's just forget that. We'll do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll do that. And then remember, you have to angle it, because otherwise you have that big crunch clunk thing happening. Ugh. Thank goodness I didn't do a card that had like 14 die cuts in it. Okay. Then of course there's the die that cuts out the flower. Where's the flower? This flower and this flower. But there's also this lovely stitch scallop thing. So let me get a piece of this and we'll do some scalloping along here. I use this on a card too. Oh, it turned out so pretty. But with this, I suggest you tape it in place, because these long skinny ones like this, they move really easily. Okay, rid of the cardstock. So we have, so let me take these out so you get the full effect of the background. Of course, my cutting plates are dirty, so I'll just get rid of the dirt. So there's that one. And then, so this one has scallops with holes in the scallops. And there's a little tiny bit of embossing happening around the outside. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but there. And then this one is the next size, and it's scalloped, and then it's got the, it's like stitch marks, but it's not really stitch marks. It's more like needle punctures. And then this one has the stitch marks in it. Look at that. And they layer so nice. I'm just getting rid of these little pieces because I don't like them there. They were annoying me. Okay, and then this one cuts along the sides. So you have quite a, that's really different. We haven't had that. And then in each corner and then on the top and the bottom, there's the, let me get rid of the ick. There's those little puncture marks again. And then the small one, rid of the pieces in there, is scalloped with holes in it, round holes. So those are the backgrounds, but look at how nicely they layer together. It's hard to tell because I've got them all the same color, but I'll hold them up and look at that. They go together absolutely perfectly. Not that you'd use them all in the same card, but you could if you wanted. Okay, we'll take the die off of this. And I'll just finish cutting that. The top one end and then the other end. And so here's the stitch scalloped that you can do an edge with. Isn't that pretty? This whole die set is remarkable. Got all these beautiful dies in one set. Now, you're probably going to want to know how much it is. So let me put the dies back. And then see, there's the big flower, and then there's just, or the flower with the stem, and there's just the flower head itself. Color and contour. I haven't even had time yet to put my tabs on my catalog, which I always do. Okay, color and contour. Can't show you the inside, so color and contour on page 98. Okay, the color and contour bundle is $69.25. So not awfully expensive for what you get, because now that they've taken a lot of our other dyes away, it's nice to have all of these as choices for making layers on your card. So you'll have to come back for my catalog launch and see how I used the scallop along with, oh, the new ombre bags. Oh, I cut one of the ombre bags. Trying to find them. So I showed you these when I got them, these ombre bags. And I remember saying to you, but you know, you don't have to use them as a bag. And I didn't. So these are all the new in colors. There's pale papaya, soft succulent, polished pink, fresh freesia, and evening evergreen. So those are the new in colors, and they're in these gorgeous ombre bags. Now they're a lightweight paper, but this is what I've got left out of using it. I cut one down to 5 1/4 by 4, and I used it on a card front. And I can still use this one. All I have to do is take, oh yeah, let's just use this ribbon. Just take, I haven't even opened this ribbon yet. Let's have a look at it. I do get my catalog coil bound because I like being able to lay it out flat. So if anybody wants to get it coil bound here in town, Hool Printing, Carmen took them down to hers and mine. Thank you, Carmen. Took them down to Hool Printing, $5. That's it. So you see, you've got that join down the middle, right? Just take and put some ribbon over top of it. Voila, no more join. Then you just put it on your card front and stick a layer on top of that. Let's use this one. I know it's not the right color. There you go. That. And then cut out the flower. Hey, look, Maria, I'm creating a card. You forgot about me? How could you forget about me? Oh, Valerie. So there's the flower. Stamp it, die cut it. Get your sentiment that says you're absolutely amazing. Put your sentiment on there. Look at that. You've got a card. All you need is a card front base to put underneath that. And you got your card. Add a few embellishments and there you go. Of course, you wouldn't mix all these colors because that just looks like somebody threw up on it. But, you know, you would color coordinate everything, right? This is this stamp set's really cool. I like it. Good choice. Good choice, Ms. Maria. So that's what you can use these bags. You can use them as gift bags too. Put something in there and decorate them all up. You could use them as place settings at a picnic. Put your utensils and napkin in there and decorate them all up. So many uses for them. But I knew when I saw them that I was going to cut it and see if it worked, and it worked. And if you want to see the finished card, you're going to have to come to my catalog launch on the 8th. The binding is 5 without the plastic cover and 7 with the plastic. If you do want the plastic, make sure to tell them that you want clear. Oh yeah, they tried to put black on the back of my catalog. Really? Black? You can't see through black. I need to see my catalog. Those poor people down there at Who Printing. I lost my scissors. I have to go down there this week because I need some more card bases and inside pieces cut. And when I go down to do that, I go down with about 6 or 8 packages of cardstock to cut into bases and the same amount to cut into inside pieces. Because they can do a big whack of them at once. Like, I can take a stack about that thick and they just go whoosh, one cut, done. Houle Printing, Houle. They are on 4th, down by where Dairy Queen is. Yes, they're very nice in there. Oh, thanks, Carmen. Yay, catalog day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, you missed our card, Valerie. We made this card tonight. Isn't that pretty? There we are. Well, has anybody got any questions? They want to tell me anything? How are you enjoying your catalog? Have you been looking through it? While I put my dies away. I like the bulrushes too. You're very welcome, Rosemary. I bet you guys out there in Tofino are excited that people are being told to go home. It's nice that they're going to start policing that and not taking any reservations on the ferry for people with RVs. And if you don't live in the Island Health Authority, you're not going to be allowed on Vancouver Island. It's about time they started protecting us. Want to move to port. Thanks. Going back up. To read because Norma says no said back seat LOL. Oops. Maybe that wasn't for me. Yes, it's about time. And they're going to start monitoring the highways too. They're going to start doing like they do the thing at Christmas time, you know, for drunk drivers. They're going to start doing that. And if you don't live on the island, or you can't prove that it's essential travel, then you're going to be fined and escorted off our island. And the interior too. What dies are those? These ones? Or These ones. The purple ones or the black ones? Four bubble. These ones, these are the contoured scalloped contour dies. They go with the color and contour. Oh, the bulrushes. Oh, those are friendly silhouettes. These are retiring. They may even be on sale right now. I don't know. I haven't looked lately to see if, and I don't know where my list is. Don't know. Let's see. This is the old catalog, so I can show you the inside. So don't panic. Okay, so this is called, these are called dies. Friendly Silhouettes on page 181. So let's go to my list and go to tools. Go to tools. Friendly Silhouettes dies. This says they're 40% off, so they're $26.40 if they have any of them left, and I'm not sure. You can drive to Port or Qualicum in the island bubble, but not to Campbell River or Victoria. No, they said your island your health authority, and we are all Vancouver Island Health Authority, Rosemary. So technically, we can go anywhere on the island. Not that I would, and you're right, I would stick to the Central Island pod. But they did say, specifically said, the island is the entire health authority. But I'm staying home. I'm not going anywhere. And Maria, I will add those to your order if they are still available. But let me make a note, because you know my brain. I have an envelope here. I'm gonna write that down. Maria, sweet, nope, Friendly Silhouettes dies. Sweet ones are the other ones. Friendly Silhouette dies. I will try. Well, let me know, Valerie, because I'm putting an order in for Maria, and if she doesn't mind, I could have them shipped with her stuff and save you some shipping. But of course, I should check with Maria if I can do that. And Holly says no, there are 4 bubbles. We can go to the coast, Bowser to Nanaimo. Oh, really? That's interesting. Okay. I understood the other way, but I'm wrong every once in a while. And I admit when I'm wrong. And I'm just glad that if I have to, I can still go to a Costco, but I'm not going to a Costco. Because really in Costco, the only thing that I really need there is lettuce and peppers, and I can get them here. So Valerie, Maria says I can, so just let me know if you need those dies. I think you ordered them, though. I kind of suspicion that you ordered them already. Let me go over there and we'll just check and see if they're still there while I'm waiting. What's the number? What's the number? The number is 149546. Let's see. Uh-oh. 149546. No, they're not. They're gone. They're gone, ladies. Sorry. Yes, I seem to remember you did. Yes, bulrushes. They're in there. They're in there. And Maria, I'm sorry, but they're not available anymore. So there's bulrushes. There's the bulrushes. And there's the flowers. And then this one is really weird because you think it cuts out the palm tree, but it doesn't. That's the one I used on that sunburst technique card. Okay, well, ladies, been lovely chatting with you today. If you're joining me for the butterfly class on Wednesday, I'll see you at 1 o'clock or 6:30. And otherwise, I'll see you at 8 o'clock on Thursday night for, let's see, make sure I say the right one. Yep. We're going to be using the Pampered Pets bundle. Woohoo! What's a good substitute for the butterfly class? I don't understand. Holly, I don't understand. You're very welcome. Good night. Good night. Holly, send me a message and let me know what you mean. And, for the dies. Oh, yeah. The butterfly class, you pretty well have to have the butterfly dies and paper. Because the whole class is built around the paper and the dies with very little stamping. Good night, Yvonne. Good night, Norma. So Holly, send me a message and I'll chit chat with you about it. You're very welcome, Marlene. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on Thursday night, ladies. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.